Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, enter the Rainmakers. They are finally here. We're finally getting them on the main account, guys. So let's go ahead and now, what's the science behind this? So if there's 5 of them available, and they're available for 5 days, and we buy 1 per day, does that mean we get them longer than if we buy all 5 flags at once? Or is the chicken being stupid? I think the chicken's being stupid, guys. So let's just go ahead. Oh, we don't have enough gold to even get the rest of them just yet. So, well, there's 8 million gold for 1,000 gems. That's pretty nice. Okay, so, okay, so we're gonna take a quick chicken break and be right back here, guys. We are back, guys. We are back. So we made a little special visit to the Diamond Fairy, and we got a couple diamonds. So 1,000 gems for 8 million gold. We will be taking that, guys. We'll be taking that. And we're also going to be taking all of our Lasertrons here. So let's go ahead. While we're doing some trader stuff, we might as well open up a couple crates. Just because. A couple crates. Nothing wrong with that. So now let's go ahead and painfully and manually load up these mortar tanks, guys. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Now, a lot of you are going to say, what is the best way to use the mortar tanks? And I posted on the chicken's YouTube. I'll hopefully be able to throw that comment in right about here. Back. On that special YouTube page, what the best combination was, and a lot of people were saying 6-2 with medics, and with I was seeing a lot of Kavan with second wind. So we're gonna try this out on Dr. Terrence, guys, and see just exactly how far we can get here. And get ready for a whole weekend full of mortar tanks, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So the key thing about mortar tanks is all about placement, guys. Now you see right here, yes, I could just let them fly up onto the HQ with no problems, but watch this. We have enough GBE to use 6 of them, where I can just kind of scout them out of range. I can use some second wind goodness here. Now, of course, stage 1, we can just throw like a couple artilleries on the core and it's going to blow up. But that's the idea, is to position them out of range of other defenses. So, with that being said, let's just dive on into stage 2 here. Let's see if we can even lose any of these mortar tanks on Tropical Dr. Terrence, guys. I feel like it's going to be a pretty clean run today. So we'll go ahead now. Of course, the biggest defenses are going to be the same defenses that are a problem for normal-sized tanks. That's going to be your Boomkins, that's going to be your Doomkins, that's going to be your Grapplers, that's going to be your Shock Blasters, that's going to be basically anything, your Shock Launchers. The Rock Launchers are going to be a bit of a problem because the mortar tanks don't have that much health. They have about half the health of a Heavy, or similar health to a Heavy with your statues, something like that. So, it's just something to be aware of when you're using them, to make sure that you're not going a little too #chicken wild with them, guys. So we'll get some cryo goodness loaded up here. We'll take out the shock launcher, and everything else is just going to be cake. If these defenses were at max level with 10 ice boosted statues, we would still plow through this base, no problem, because we can literally outrange every single defense with just straight up the power of the mortar tanks, guys. Now, I'm not sure what these guys actually took damage from, but they took damage from something, apparently. So we'll get some riflemen loaded up here just because we can. We'll blast through stage 3, guys, and we will be shortly moving on to stages 5, 6, 4, and 7. So let's go ahead and finish blast this one off. And the biggest thing is just getting used to their range. It's kind of difficult to tell at all times where exactly they're going to stand, but you get a good handle on them, just like you do with everything else. So and it's not too much about like in-depth strategy, right? Because it is like kind of fun goofing around with them too, because they are just a temporary troop at the end of the day. So we'll go like this. We'll get the 6 tankies loaded out. We'll get a shock right there on that shock launcher. And look at this, guys. So they're actually going to take some pretty good amounts of damage here, but when they get firing, there's not much that's going to stop them, guys. There's really not. So we'll go ahead and we'll get some critters loaded like this. Now, this is where I think Brick with Battle Lords comes into play, because they have such a long reload time. You see, once they do get shooting at stuff, that they're pretty well good to go. But yeah, they're kind of, I guess Boom Beach is thinking that they're kind of like souped up Grenadiers, which makes sense. Because Grenadiers you use in the same way, right? You use them with medics and you try to position them out of the range of everything. But these are tanks, guys, so they're a little bit stronger. And I just love the animation of the mortars. I think it just looks really cool. I know that doesn't really make a difference on anything, but I don't know. That's just a little chicken chickenism, if you will. So let's go ahead and let's keep flaring up this right side here. And I think we should be able to pretty easily take down stage 4 here. We're only on stage 4. This is taking quite a long time. So maybe we should just blast through stage 5 so we can actually get to the interesting stages sooner rather than later. So there goes the mortar. There goes the rocket launcher. And here we go. We got flared onto the HQ. Look at how far back we were able to flare on the HQ, guys. We're literally like the entire length of the map across. That is just insane. Okay, so there's stage 4. Smashing it down. Smashing it down, guys. Smashing and crashing. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments. Now that we've covered all the strategy you need to know on the Rainmakers. Obviously, you don't need to know anything past this. The chicken's got you covered on everything. Let me know some goofy kind of weird things you want us to try here, guys. We can definitely get that loaded up too. So if we lose a couple mortar tanks right off the start, that's going to be fine because we still have our second wind loaded up. And, okay, let's go ahead and get a shock here. That boom can is absolutely destroying us. I think it took down, well, it only took down one mortar tank, so that's not too bad, actually. But soon we're going to be able to spawn another one up. So you see right here, we'll get another mortar tank going. He actually brought up some riflemen for some reason, so maybe we don't have second wind leveled up enough to take back a mortar tank. I know they have a housing space of 14, but maybe we goofed on that one, guys. Maybe we goofed on it. So, let's just make sure we clear out the rest of the boom cannons, because clearly we can't face those tank to tank. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Now, on this base, I think I'm just going to clear everything, because why not? And then we'll just kind of make our way up from there. So you see he's actually spawning out riflemen here. So, yeah, I don't think we have second wind. We don't have it... we don't have a maxed... we don't have it upgraded enough just yet to actually... take back a mortar tank, because I know second wind should be able to do it with a housing space of 14. I know it doesn't bring back scorchers, but or maybe it does at max level. I don't really know, guys. We'll have to double check on that. The chicken math is off. We'll have to get Roger in the studio back on that one, guys. So stage 5 about to go down right here with the help of some riflemen, some ghost riflemen, and some medics. One more shot from the mortar tanks, and boom, stage 5 goes down. We're back. So the Rainmakers are here, guys. Very excited. We did lose one there. That's our first one that we lost. So we'll load up another one. Now, I did have to reactivate endless reserves on this account just now, so I'm not sure if that plays a factor or not. But ooh, we got a dicey one here, guys. We got a dicey one here. So let's throw a shock out, and then we'll throw the rest of the mortar tanks out, and we'll throw a shock out over here. Okay, we just missed that one, but that's gonna be fine. We should be able to clear most of this front beach with just the mortar tanks alone. Now, we are doing this unboosted as well, guys, so keep that in mind. Okay, so we lost Kavan, and we lost a tank on the other side, but I think that's okay. Okay, so now I just want to farm up GBE. Nothing on this side is going to be able to take us down, so I just want to farm up GBE. And we want to take out this shock launcher first, because that's going to come into range very, very soon. And we'll get an artillery over here. And it's looking like stage 7 might be a bit of a hashtag chicken go here, guys. So let's flare up this way next. Keep them up to the right side. Now, right there, I probably would have been okay to just let them sit there and take out that sniper tower, but with the amount of time they take to reload, you also have to be worried about how much time that you have to take down the base here. So we'll go like this. Look at the reload time. That's crazy. So we'll go like that. We'll take down that, and let's go with an artillery right about there. And let's let them take out this cannon before we move them any closer. And I'm actually going to get them almost into kill range on this HQ. Once this cannon goes down, let's see if we can just snipe the HQ from all the way back here, guys. How crazy would that be? Okay, so we got 13 GB left, which is going to be enough for a cryo bomb. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let them sit in the corner here. Then we're just going to flare straight onto the HQ and see if we can just bypass all these defenses. I mean, we might as well take out some of the mortar and get some GB while we're here. But watch it. Look how close they're going to go here. Okay, so that boom cannon does come into range, unfortunately, but I mean, it's like just coming into range, guys. So, still pretty crazy. We're still getting all that splash damage that we wanted, and then we're just free and clear of all the other defenses. So, we lost, how many? 2 mortar tanks. So, we only have 4 mortar tanks here, unboosted, and they're flying through. I mean, they're picking apart stage 6 pretty nicely here, guys. So, mortar tanks, very, very strong. A lot of fun. I think we, like we said in the sneak peek, I think Supercell hit this one out of the park. Fantastic Proto-Troops. Maybe we could switch to using brick on the next one, guys, and maybe that's gonna be a little bit better. But okay, so they're gonna start taking out the defenses, which is honestly fine because I think it's gonna do pretty similar amounts of damage onto the HQ. We'll get some critters going in the back there just to help out a little bit. The mortar tanks are gonna decimate those poor critters, and there we go. Those 3 shells should just about finish it off. Come on, mortar tanks, shoot something down for us. Fire one more time, please. Any of those is going to get the kill for us. Boom. Stage 6. Finally goes down. So, nobody said they were fast, guys. They're good. They're very strong, but nobody said that they're fast. So, let's dive into Stage 7 here and see what we can get done. And I'm actually going to switch out Kavan for Sergeant Brick. Let's take a little hashtag chicken scout here first so we know exactly what we're getting into, guys. Okay. This looks fine. If we go up the left side, I mean, we're basically golden, so... The biggest thing here is just going to be, 1, clearing all these mines, which we can do with the help of 1 cryo bomb, and 2, making sure that we get a good launch off the start. So, let's actually take out the shock launcher, because that's going to be a pretty good nuisance. So we'll do that. Then we'll launch out all the mortar tanks. We'll get a brick going. Oh, we don't have enough for battle orders, so it's going to be key here to make sure that we can get a battle orders going off before brick goes down. Alright, so there we go. So we got the battle orders off. Okay, so we got enough medics that it looks like our mortar tanks should be able to stay alive. Now, at this point, I just need to clear out a bunch of space. I am going to go ahead and throw a shock on this boom cannon and that rocket launcher because that was doing a lot of unnecessary damage. But at this point, we still have all the mortar tanks up. We have 8 medics left. And now all we need to do is just clear stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and throw another shock down here because that boom cannon is going to cause us some problems, guys. But now, this was the hard part. This was the hard part, was clearing the landing zone. So now that we have this all wide open, what we can do is just slowly turn this way. I'm going to shoot that last mortar because it's free GBE. Now, we have to be worried about our time here. So we'll go like this. And we're out of range of everything. We're literally out of range of everything, guys. So I'm going to use the extra GBE right about here to take down that rocket launcher. And now we can slowly think about moving them up the left side. And we don't even really have to move them because they have so much range that they're just going to pick off everything for us. So we're just sitting here, sitting back, watch the mortar tanks do their thing, guys. It's just that easy. It's just that fun. We'll go this way next because I want them to go up the left and try to stay away from that right side if possible. I'm going to throw a barrage right in here just to help with some damage. Did not need to do that, apparently. Okay, so we got a sniper tower that's shooting at us from there, but I think we're going to be okay to go right about in this area. I'm just going to keep barraging as we get closer onto that HQ, guys, and we should be able to just fire it down from completely way back here, which is just crazy. Okay, so now that look at how much damage these things do, man. Look at how much damage. Okay, so they're going to annihilate that sniper tower. Then we can sit right about here in the no fire zone of everything. And from here, let's just throw some critters out. And let's throw an artillery out here just to get a little bit extra damage. And then we can just go ahead and lock right on the HQ from here, guys. There's nothing else we need to do. The mortar tanks aren't even going to move from how far back they are. And look at this. We're able to clear basically everything around the HQ with the mortar tanks, just bombing away constantly. Like, look at the range. This is just insane. They said they're going to replace Grenadiers, but they have so much more range than Grenadiers, guys. So, yeah, we'll throw an artillery off to celebrate. And, yeah, so make sure to let me know. Oh, big shout out to random person, the contest winner. I'm going to hit you up in the messages, my man. So, make sure to let me know down below in the comments, guys, some goofy Rainmaker strategies you want us to try out, or what you think is good in general. Let me know that down below in the comments, guys. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you're interested, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out.